one more thing we're wanting to address here. As you are wanting something and it doesn't feel good to you, in other words, you are feeling envious or feeling not fast enough or not smart enough or not enough of something, and that negative emotion is within you, you're on the wrong side of the equation. It's as simple as that. You are putting your energy toward the lack of what you are wanting. Whenever you want, when you are truly wanting, it always feels good. Wanting always feels wonderful. To want is a very powerful thing, you see. But to notice the lack of what you want, now that is something else altogether. And that will hold you in the place of not having, you see. The best way that we know of to bridge that, to not feel the lack so much, is to look for the subtle things that you are already living that are in harmony with what you are wanting. Now, we know there are many things that you would like to do that right now you can't do. And we know there are many things you would like to have that right now you can't have. And because this is such a physical-oriented world, many of you feel much lack because you can't have or do many of those things. But the most important thing to you is your state of being. And there are absolutely no restrictions regarding the way that you can feel. You're following? If you will give your emphasis to how good you are feeling about this and how good you are feeling about that, bringing it into the core of your being rather than out here on the peripheral, that is the way you begin the attraction of all of the things that you want. We say to you that until you get to the place where you can start from the inside out, you will always be unhappy in terms of what you can have or what you can do, because there will always be something just outside your reach. And if that is the pattern that you have developed, then there is no way that you will ever find happiness, you see. No matter how good it gets, there will always be something gooder that you still can't quite get hold of, that isn't quite within your experience. And so the key, we want to shout, it is so important. The key is to look at the positive aspects of what you are living, which brings forth the positive feeling of power and emotion, positive emotion that is within you, which makes you a magnet reaching out to all of those other areas, you see. If you have $10, 10 crummy little dollars, there it is. You can't do very much with $10. In fact, it is much easier to think of all of the things that you can't do with $10. Can't do that, can't do that, can't do that. Might as well just tear this money up into little tiny pieces, because you can't do anything with $10. It is of no value whatsoever. What about 20? Can you do anything with $20? You can't do anything with $20. It is of absolutely no value whatsoever. You're wanting us to tear up your check? The point that we're making is that that is the attitude that most of you have toward dollars, toward the lack of dollars. This isn't enough. This isn't enough. Therefore, let us destroy it altogether. And this is what you are doing to your financial empire. Every time that you acknowledge... Are you understanding? Well, on the other hand, if you find $10, you're glad that we have changed our tone here. Here are some dollars. Much can be done with these dollars, not everything, certainly. In other words, looking for the value of the dollars is what attracts the dollars into your experience. Where if you are cursing the little bit that you have, it is our promise to you that the little bit that you have will forever be a little bit. You must look at what you have and look for the advantages within it. Otherwise, it cannot be more. By law of attraction, where you are giving your attention is what you are attracting. If you have $10 and you curse it, the $10, more dollars cannot come unto you. As you are seeing the negative, as you are seeing the lack, more dollars cannot come unto you. But as you are seeing the value of the dollars, as you are acknowledging the value that those dollars hold into your experience, now you are opening doors, opening doors, opening doors. You see how it works? Good. What more?